couple of miles back, I think. Yesterday, it was yesterday, I think, yeah. Good morning, how are you?
It's a lovely day, isn't
You don't mind me filming, do you?
it? Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Okay, because it is a film about the Leeds Liverpool Canal, including all the boaters and the people I meet. And
Oh, right.
I'm just on my last 2 days now.
Are you?
Yeah, I've just walking down to Maghull, and then I'll get back up here tonight, and then I'll go from Maghull into Liverpool tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Instead of taking my van into Liverpool,
Yes, yeah.
which just seems to be a good idea.
Yeah, it does.
It's just unfortunate that I know so many lovely people in Liverpool. It's got a dreadful reputation.
Oh, no, it's lovely.
No, I mean the centre and you know the going through various parts and everything.
Various parts, I agree.
Yeah, you know the way your wheels will disappear off your camper van as an example. You know that kind. I know that goes back years,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
But
City centres
I've
now.
never had any problems,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to risk having any. If you understand.
To be fair, if did you say you're in a camper van?
Yes.
Well, there is proper camping places now down there.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, and I mean, I've not heard any trouble. And
Yeah.
there's one even at the marina, at Liverpool Marina, you can pull up, and that's
Yes.
secured.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
don't know whether that's about £15 or £20 a night.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you can
but-
use all their facilities. They've
Yeah.
got wash machines, dryers, showers.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll be there on Sunday, so hopefully it'll be open on Sunday evening. Bear in mind it's bank holiday on Monday.
Yeah,
But
you'd have to book in advance.
yeah,
Yeah, but
Right.
that's fine, and that's it's an easy walking distance into the city centre.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. We used to be moored in there, and it was fine.
I've heard some really good reports about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched those guys who were on. I don't know whether you watched the vlogs, the boating vlogs. There's two people. They're called the Foxes Afloat. I don't know if you've seen them.
No, I don't know them.
Right. Okay. Well, they went there and they said it was absolutely wonderful. They really looked after them and everything. You know, it was
Yeah.
a really nice place to be.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll have a look at that.
Well,
So-
like I said, I haven't heard any bad reports.
No. Oh well, that's good. Oh well, it's nice to talk to you.
Yeah, and you.
And
Have a nice trip.
which way you go? How far are you going?
We don't really know yet. We're just gonna
Just having a look.
take our time.
Yeah.
See what we feel like doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully the weather's going to settle down now. Well, at least for the weekend it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just
Nice
shout
to see
about-
you.
And you take-
morning. It's about 11:30 on Saturday the 29th of August, and I'd just like to wish my good friend Bry a happy birthday. I did write to him earlier. What a lovely bloke he is, and I'm quite sure you've all heard of the ramblings of Bry on YouTube, and he's got a fantastic Facebook site as well. And I'd like to thank him. Probably a couple of years ago in particular, when I was struggling for subscribers, a lot of his friends came to me, and a lot of them stayed with me, I'm pleased to say. And we do talk now and again, not as often as I'd like to. And on that subject, I'd just like to say to everybody who's watching on YouTube, I'm sorry that I've run out of time for replying to all your messages. It happens to me now and again. It's a particularly busy period at the moment, negotiating my way all the way through to Liverpool, which I hope to reach tomorrow. And thank you for your comments, and I would like many, many more. But think of it this way: after tomorrow, the walk ends, and then I'm going to have a break. I'm going to see a few people. I'm going to go down to Wales to see some very nice people who've invited me down there, and I'm going to go and see Sam, my daughter, and the family and all that. But keep on writing, don't be put off that I might take a week to reply, but I do think of you all. And if only you knew how busy I am. The daily routine is amazing, really. I know I'm not walking great big distances like I used to, but nevertheless I still need time on my own. I still need to sit down and have a beer and chill out for a while and all the rest of it. And it's not that I'm ignoring you or anything like that. Just keep them coming, and I will catch up. And I'd like more of you to do it as well, because I'm going to have lots of time on my hands for the next few weeks. On that subject, I'm not quite sure exactly what is going to happen, where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. I haven't made any decisions yet. I've got I'm looking at probably renting a place in Hebden Bridge, which has been suggested to me. And you may remember that really nice cafe owner Christine, who was in as long ago as Silsden, and I've yet to call and see her. I'm going to be back in the Skipton area to see several people that I've met before. My plan immediately after the weekend is to drive through to Hull to pick up my car and my dolly and take that and the van all the way through to Burnley, where I can leave it safe over the winter. And so I've got plenty of things to think about, and you know, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm walking today. I'm making my way down to a place called Maghull, which is I reckon about 10 miles away, which would be about right. And then I'll make my way back up again to Burscough again and take the van down to Maghull, ready to walk the last lap tomorrow. So today is the penultimate day, and I'm really pleased with myself in that I've done this. I didn't think I was going to make it when I first set off, but I've done all the right things to get my legs moving again and take it steady, and I haven't done anything stupid. And the logistics probably at this point are as difficult as they've been all the way through. Relies on a lot of buses and all that kind of thing, but I'm doing well. So here we go. Morning. Thank you very much, mate. This is Alan and Sue who have just brought me some brilliant glad tidings. They said there's a cup of tea about 200 yards ahead of me now, which I'm ready for. It's just after 12 now, and I'm doing quite well actually, and the weather is not as hot as the weather forecast said.
No.
So what are you doing today yourself, Alan? Are you just like having a stroll along
Just having
here?
a stroll about, yeah.
Yeah. Do you live locally then?
No, we live in Widnes.
In Widnes?
In Widnes, yeah.
Oh, I've got a friend who lives in Widnes. He said he might have been coming for a walk with me, but I've not heard from him.
All right.
So
We had a drive up here, and believe it or not, I think I picked the wrong marina.
Really?
Yeah, I think I wanted
You had
one
in
near,
mind
near
the wrong
Maghull.
one. But this
Right.
is very
This
nice.
is all right, though.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It's nice.
Is this the main road, Southport?
This is the main
Yeah.
road to Southport, yeah.
This is the one.
Through Scarisbrick
Because
area.
I was going to walk to here the other day when I got to Burscough. I thought, well, there's no point because it would have made it like an odd number. I want the Leeds. I want to get about 10 to 12 miles today, which leaves me 10 to 12 miles
If
tomorrow.
we walked along this canal,
Yeah.
we come out to that boat place, so we walked along this canal.
we kept
That way.
walking,
That
yeah.
way.
Yeah. Because the reason is I want to leave my van in Maghull and then
Maghull.
walk in all the way into Liverpool and then get a train or a bus
All
back.
right, yeah.
I don't really want to take my van into
I
Liverpool.
know it's very
Yes.
busy in Liverpool.
Well, exactly.
It is
you
the
know,
moment, anyway.
Yeah.
And I know the canal twists and turns around
It
one or
does.
two of the rougher areas, so I'm told.
It sounds
So
right in
for-
Liverpool. We've been there to the end, and we were at the Word House, remember? We
Yes.
get in.
Yeah. Stanley Dock. I
Yeah.
walked through there the year before last when I walked right down the west coast on this walk around Britain. I walked from Carlisle to Anglesey, and you pass through Liverpool and the Wirral.
We like
Lovely.
Anglesey, don't we?
Oh,
It's
I love
fantastic.
Anglesey. I
Lovely
think
Anglesey.
brilliant.
Yeah. Wales is nice though, isn't it?
That walk, if you walk from Amalek to Camice Bay, that's a brilliant walk. That
Yeah.
is.
We've done the Limp Peninsula, haven't we, right the way down,
Yeah,
driving and
that's
stopping.
lovely as well. Yeah,
Yeah, we've
fabulous.
not walked at all.
Not walked, we just drove and stopped.
Not
Oh,
like
yeah.
you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's very nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, it's been a real pleasure
Okay,
meeting
yeah.
you both.
Nice
Been
to meet you
lovely to
anyway.
meet- been lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Go and
indeed.
get
Give
a
me
cup
love
of
to your
tea now.
wife.
I will indeed, yeah, and
Yeah.
thank you. That's very kind of you.
What's your wife's name?
Trish.
Trish.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you, Trish.
There's a couple of cyclists coming down.
You'll get there.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right,
Bye
thank
now.
you.
So
Bye.
you might see you in there. You still having your tea?
Yeah, I'm going to have a cup of tea. It's 1 o'clock now, and here I am at Scarisbrick, and this is a very popular spot. You can see, well, you can't see from here, but I'll give you some better shots in a second. There are hundreds of narrowboats, and it's very well populated here. There's loads of people in the inside. It's A little bit chillier outside actually. The weather's still holding very nicely, but it's not really what it predicted. And even though they said it was going to be cloudy, they said there was going to be more sunny spells than there've been. But I'm not complaining. But I put my jacket back on because in one or two of the exposed places it gets a little bit cool. But sorry about the noise that's going on. I am amongst other people, and I'll get back to you later. Well, I'm not entirely sure where I am. I've just passed a pub down at the bottom there.
Yeah.
What was the name of the
You're heading
pub?
up towards Haskane.
Right, okay, but I'm heading down now towards...
That's towards Haskane, and I think
yes, that's
also,
right.
Yeah.
Yes, and so your name is?
Ben.
Ben.
Robert.
Mary.
And Mary. So what's your plans today then, Mary? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Well, we're just doing really a 5-mile walk around the fields, and then ending up back where we started, which is down at Haskane.
Right, okay. So is this a regular thing for you then?
We regularly walk.
Every other day.
Every other
Well,
day?
we try to till lockdown, obviously.
Yeah.
We were in the lakes on Monday.
Yeah.
Doing the walk was. Gosh,
Right.
trying to remember what it was. Oh, the fairy steps.
Silverdale.
Right, that sounds good.
Millthorpe, Silverdale Walk.
Yeah.
Lovely. And
good.
are you an avid walker as well then?
Yeah, I like to walk as well. Probably not as much as my mum and dad, because
Yeah.
they're retired, so they got more time. But
So,
I've done a few walks with them, and
Yeah.
I live in Brighton normally, so I do
right.
the South Downs quite regularly.
there's some nice walks on the coast down there,
Yeah.
either side of Brighton.
Yeah, you can walk right along the coast in Brighton,
Yeah.
from Shoreham all the way to Hastings.
Yeah, Shoreham's a nice place. Well, they're all nice down there, aren't they?
Yeah.
I was down there and there's a place, Rottingdean. I went to Rottingdean
Yeah, Rottingdean.
on behalf of a friend of mine who was really into Gary Moore, the guitarist, and he's buried in Rottingdean Church in the graveyard. And I went and found the grave, and he was like really delighted about it. And there was a new vicar, and he said, "I've only just taken over." He says, "I've never heard of Gary Moore."
Was he Pink Floyd?
No, he was with the Irish initially, Thin Lizzy.
Oh yeah,
He was
Phil
one
Linus.
of the, he was one of the originals, but then he swapped around. But he died young. I mean, a lot of these rock stars
I
do.
think he was 46, wasn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
I was reading it online actually about
Yeah.
Phil Linus and Thin Lizzy.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really unspectacular grave, you know. I mean, I don't know whether he died with no money or what have you, but you know, it's just an ordinary grave. But it took a bit of finding, but once I found it, it was really good. But look, it's been really nice to meet you. I mean, this film is not necessarily about me or the narrowboats. It's about the people that you meet who are in their own backyard at the moment, if you understand what I mean. It's been like this all the way from Leeds, and I've met some fantastic people. I've made 1 or 2 friends along the way. It's been really good, thoroughly enjoyable. So catch up with me on YouTube and subscribe if you will, and send us a message. That'd be very nice.
All right, we'll do that.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thanks.
you. Take
Okay.
care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Right, well I'm at the Ship Inn now, near Orton, which is not that far from Maghull, which is my destination. I've actually worked out by the bridge numbers that I've got 11 more to go to get to Maghull. That's the way I do it, it's ridiculous. And this gentleman's name is?
Neil.
Neil.
And I'm Hannah.
And Hannah. And you're going on, it's a unique thing, I've never heard of this before, you're going on a pub crawl on the Leeds and Liverpool.
Yeah, along the canal.
That's a good idea. How many do you drink then?
Well, Neil wants to do 10, but I've capped it at 5.
Yep.
So yeah, he'll end up in the canal. He's already wobbling a little bit, so I've capped it at 5.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have known you before I'd joined you.
You still can, it's not too late.
Yeah, no, I just drink a lot of tea at pubs and stuff. You know, I can't drink and walk. It's not. You know, but you know, when I say walk, distances when you're doing 10, 12 miles,
Exactly.
it gets a bit,
We're only
bit
doing
much.
like
You know.
10 tops. So.
Yeah.
I do it on a night though. I've got a beer fridge in my van, and I fill that up with Stella, and
nice.
And the other thing is, it's so expensive now in pubs, isn't it? You're paying about £4 a pint and everything.
It adds up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's all right if there's 2 of you, but when you're on your own as well, and everybody's in couples, you may as well not bother going to the pub.
Well, he's quite stingy getting round to.
So have you done any distance walking then?
We went to the lakes, didn't we, a few weeks
quite
ago?
some long walks there.
We did the same thing, but just in the lakes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more of a motivation when there's a pub to get to. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll walk for longer if there's alcohol involved.
Well, they had plenty of them in the old days, didn't they? I mean, I know this is obviously quite a modern pub, but you know, the number of pubs actually on the Leeds and Liverpool, and if you, I mean, there's a lot of them are shutting down. I think more as a result of the recent situation with the COVID.
I think so, yeah.
You know, but there are some fantastic pubs. I don't know if you've been to Blackburn, but they've started to convert some of the old warehouses and all that, and they made some really good jobs of it. There's a place in Blackburn that I recommend called the Calypso, which is a Caribbean restaurant.
Oh wow!
Right.
And it's fantastic.
Sounds exotic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they always have the music a bit too loud because it's Bob Marley all the time and all that.
We
kind
like
of
a bit of Bob Marley.
yeah, but no, I can recommend it honestly.
Sounds-
And the bloke who runs the place, David, he's got a heart of gold. He's a wonderful bloke, you know. And when I was passing, you know, I called in and everything, and I stayed on his car park for a couple of days with hookup and everything, while it was pouring down with rain, so I could do my editing a lot easier, which was very nice. Well, look, it's been a pleasure to meet you people.
You too.
You're very, very nice people, and you carry on. And so, where are you heading now then?
What's it called again?
The Scarisbrick.
Scarisbrick, yeah.
Which is that direction back?
That way.
Towards Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh, I might catch you up then.
Well, we won't miss you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
Nice
Bye
to meet
now.
you.
Bye.
It's all right.
All right, lads. I've never seen so many dogs in one place.
4?
Four?
We've got more than this. This is a small quota.
Is it really? Are you like professional dog walker?
No, they're just.
These are yours. Oh, blimey. Oh well, they're all a nice selection of dogs. It's 4:45 now, and I think I'm within probably a mile of finishing. I've calculated that I want to be at bridge number 13. I think I've just passed number 17, so I can't be that far away now. It's been a long walk. I think I've done over 25,000 steps, which is about 12.5 miles, something like that. So by the time I get there, it'll be slightly more. And it's been great, and I've met some nice people, and it's put me in good spirit for tomorrow. And I don't know exactly how many miles I'm going to have to put in tomorrow, maybe a 15 or 16, but I've got the option of splitting that in half if I don't feel the need to do it all in one go. And what that means is I could, if it's 16 miles as an example, I could split it to 8 tomorrow and 8 on Monday, which is bank holiday. And so those are my options. And you've got to remember, I've got to edit all this stuff, and that's what takes up the time. And I don't think I'll be doing any tonight. I think I'll give editing a miss tonight and maybe make an early start tomorrow, depending on what decision I do make in the end. But you will get it, and the last day will be quite a memory, walking back into Liverpool. And I might even show you some of the walk that I did when I walked through Liverpool at the beginning of my walk around Britain. And it'll still be much the same, I would imagine, although I would imagine they'll have done a lot more to the sort of Stanley Dock area since I was there, because that was a couple of years ago, and they were very busy then. But I think that's about it. I'll stop talking unless there's anything else to tell you. And thanks for looking and viewing, and don't forget, all you people on YouTube, I haven't forgotten you. I am going to reply to you. I do want you to stop, not stop writing to me, because you wait a long time for a reply. You will always get one, but you might need to wait a little bit at the moment, because I am really putting in lots of hours into everything. Now here we are, I'm at bridge 17, so I've got 4 to go, and then that'll be the end of it. And thanks for watching.